Holy moly macaroons, I have just come off straight from episode 1 of ID Invaded, and oh boy, my brain cells are just like, what the frick is happening? And I love it. I'm so curious to see what in the world episode 2 is going to bring us, because episode 1 was a whole whip ass of what the frick. So let us get straight into episode 2. If you guys want to watch along, I'll be starting the video in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Episode 1's cliffhanger was so spicy. I don't understand how the field detective girl ended up in there. Is she the girl that maybe died? Oh no, honey, you did not just start the opening with me. Okay, let us appreciate the opening. I was kind of hoping, I don't know, I think it's just such a big tease when they release 2 episodes, which I'm so glad that they released like both episodes, because I think it just like, I think it's honestly a good idea because it doesn't really like break up the flow of kind of understanding the world that we are in, because it is very full on. I feel like there's a lot of information for us to tackle. So I do think it is a very good idea of the anime to kind of introduce us to the world and like within 2 episodes, because then we get a lot of a better feel of like what exactly the anime is all about and like kind of where we're gonna go. I'm thinking that maybe the girl that's dead is quite a main character, because I didn't expect her, because based off episode 1 they made it seem like we're gonna solve the mystery of this episode, but she is in the opening, so maybe this kind of like murder arc will be a lot longer. I'm not too sure. I was thinking maybe they'll do like multiple like murder arc stories, but maybe not. I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious as to see where they will go, especially because like the mystery and thriller aspect things have been like so on point, but like I think when episode 1 is just so fantastically done, they kind of like serve you too much of the cake in a sense, like, you know, when you have too much of a good cake. That's not the murderer. He is. I thought it was weird last episode. Damn, I should have said last episode. It would have sounded so much cooler. Oh, fuck! Is she dead? Or taken as hostage? Oh, why you hurt the ambulance people? Why you hurt anyone? Like, I should clarify what I'm saying there, but just like... That's how she got pulled into this world as well. But even if you grab a piece of him, does it... Nani? You have ninjutsus? Oh, this violent piece. Stop it. True, true. It doesn't line up with the rules and the physics of this world. Who is that? Maybe he's the true murderer. I know everyone that... I feel like maybe John Walker's like the top dog. Because all the kind of victims seemed absolutely terrified of him. Like you could see them crawling kind of like scared on the ground. So it looks like anyone that's had contact with the world, the murderer's like mind world. Oh, this is so fucked up to explain. As a girl was introduced to this world, not teleported in. Because I thought she was kind of like teleported in, kind of like the detective, but it looked more like because she had contact with the murderer, that's why she kind of appeared and got introduced into this world, this ID world. Let's just say I'm OP and go about love it. I love the kind of like comedy to this as well. No one dies immediately. They linger. For the world? Oh, honey, so fucking savage. Oh, I don't like the X on her head. Oh, so maybe the killer's running away from John the Walker. Like, this is just how he thinks. Oh, this all links up. Because he's got the drill through his head, so... So this is how he perceives the world. It's not broken. Is this chick gonna be alright? So that's why maybe he drills holes in people's heads so that they can see the way he does. Like, oh, I did get fucking chills. Oh my god, this feels like it's gone by in like freaking 5 minutes. What Danny? Oh, so that's the real Sakaido. Okay, so we were right with how his real body stays in like the world, and it's just like his mental mind state, like his consciousness that gets teleported into this world. Because this was the exact same scene we had at the start of us kind of feeling like we were diving into the consciousness of this world. Oh, so this time she's hanging. Okay. I love how he's always like, but as the brilliant detective. So it looks like his memory is wiped every time he goes into a new world. The only thing he remembers is the name and the girl. And the mystery he must solve. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, so you have these like kind of field detectives that go out and investigate the areas after they've done their deduction within this kind of like world. Oh my god, how are you alive? You just wanted someone. Oh. Yeah, he just wanted someone like him. How's the breeze? Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Come visit me if you pull through. Great way to hit on her, mate. Great way. I guess as long as it doesn't touch the brain mush, it's alright. But wouldn't your skull crack and you wouldn't be. My brain cells. So, John Walker, I feel like, is the overall main villain of the story. You sure that's a good idea? Oh shit, he does experience it. Oh my god, you cannot be in a normal mental state to dive into this world, can you? ID well, they seem to call it. He does. Oh shit, this guy is not put together in the head. Oh my god, is Kaeru his daughter? You drove some to suicide. He's treated like a criminal, not like a detective. That was unexpected. I was thinking with the way he looked as well, just like roughed up, unshaved, a bit scruffy. It didn't look like a style. So like they seem to call it like the murderer's wells, like the wells being like the subconscious. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was weird how they reacted so. Ooh, that's spicy. Oh shit, I did not expect this grand detective to be treated like an absolute criminal. This has very similar vibes to psychopaths, you know how in the sense that they use previous like murderers or people that don't pass like the psychopaths, I think, of my memories. Oh no. I didn't expect his character was a lot younger looking in the ID Wells. It must feel like to him like he's watching his. Oh. Oh shit, I'm still so lost. This is a bang of an ending though. Oh my god, I think this might be my favorite ending song for the season, even though I haven't seen all of the animes for the season yet. I love it. It's like rock, a little bit distorted. Oh, this band is hella slick. They kind of give me like Imagine Dragons vibes as well. I love Imagine Dragons, so freaking love this band as well. If you guys know who the band is, definitely let me know. Okay, so episode 2 has still left me with a buttload of questions, with none of them still yet to be answered, but that's the whole point of mysteries and thrillers. I love how there's a lot at stake and things we are yet to understand. I guess the few things we are quite sure of is this kind of like ID world, as well as a bit more of the Sakaido character. I thought he was this like, you know, based off episode 1, we thought he was this like awesome detective, but it looks like his only conscious is the one that goes into this ID well, and he's actually treated more like a criminal. So there's clearly something to his past that has brought him to this point of being treated more like a criminal than this like intense detective. Okay, I know it's only been 2 episodes, but I honestly think this is gonna be one of my most favorite animes of the season. As I mentioned, I'm an absolute sucker for thriller, and this anime has honestly captured so well that aspect. I honestly love how I have 1,000,001 questions for this anime, as it has honestly captured the mystery aspect of things really well without keeping us too much in the dark. I really do enjoy it when the mystery has a good balance of introducing us to this world, keeping us enticed without keeping us way too much in the dark that the audience isn't able to keep up. We have a fair setup of good characters that I'm really intrigued to learn more about them, as well as their background. I think that's mainly our main detective Sakaido. I think his background story is going to be very tragic and hit us in the feels, as what we kind of got right now is that he seems to be relating his daughter, which I believe has passed away, to this Kaeru character that always kind of appears when they dive into the ID wells. So it does look like Kaeru's murder is not the actual kind of murder that they're investigating, but she's more just of the figure that constantly appears within Sakaido jumping into this ID wells when they're trying to investigate where exactly the murderer is, or just trying to figure out the mystery of the murderer. So I think it is kind of confirmed that the overall kind of person that they're trying to find is this John Walker person. He seems to be kind of like the head henchman, I feel, as they mentioned how multiple murderers had interaction with this John Walker person, and that they were quite terrified, as we saw in that one scene where everyone just started like cowering when they saw the John Walker character. So I think he's going to be the main big boy boss that we are going to try and find and hunt down and take down. And yeah, choice of music, I just have to mention again, has been done just absolutely fantastic. They really managed to bring out these certain moods and feelings that they want you to feel during certain scenes. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the first 2 episodes of ID Invaded. Are you guys in love with it and absolutely attached to the thriller and mystery aspect of things? Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments below, as I love hearing your guys' opinion. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go and like try and figure more out about what I just experienced, because it has honestly been a mind-blowing journey, but a good one. So until then, I guess make sure to stay awesome, and I'll catch you guys in episode 3.